thought you got more questions.
I got more questions, but I need to ask us, because else we continue, then there are people that have different page with us, not getting what is masterpiece, then it will be very difficult.
It's okay. Maybe after you ask your questions, then you open the question to the floor, yeah?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Wait, yeah? Okay. So, like what you say, right, because we deal with a lot of, every one of us have our own problems, okay, and we struggles in a lot of different ways.
Yes.
So now that you say that you are a masterpiece, so how can we all be a masterpiece? I mean, like, how?
Okay. Firstly, let's talk about how do you know you are a masterpiece, the indicator. Well, actually, our childhood is the best time to groom us. Because you see, some children are actually very gifted. Firstly is that you have an inclination to do that thing. It's just you do for fun, you do for hobby, you just want to do it for fun, okay? So that's the first indicator. And it will actually, the more you play, the more he plays yo-yo, the more you do that same thing for maybe a duration of 10 years, you become so good in that thing. So this is one indicator, inclination. Second is that you could be influenced by something bad happen. Something bad happen like me. When I was young, money is a big problem. So in my life, I was looking at how do people make money. So money becomes an important subject for me. So because the lack of money can influence a person to look for money. My nephew, he's becoming a doctor very, very soon. And he got 13 A's in Form 5 because he just want to find cure for his father. Yeah, because at that time, the father was suffering cancer. And before he finished, his education of becoming a doctor, the father passed away. So I think he's influenced by his father suffering from cancer to find cure for his father. So and that actually influenced him to become a masterpiece, a doctor. So it is due to sickness, yeah. And so it could be poverty, it could be sickness, it could be, we just have the inclination. If you talk to Justin Bieber, you say, hey, Justin Bieber, how do you become so good? Although all the boys don't like him, but all the girls love him, yes or no? Justin Bieber. Hey, how you become so good? He'll tell you at 5 years old, I start playing, the musical instrument, like Milo thing, he start to play, so he have inclination to play music. So after 10, 15 years, he become very, very good in music. So that's how we all get started. And if you look at people like Donnie Yen, Jet Li, Jackie Chan, 3 of them, 5 years old, they start practicing Kung Fu, 5 years old. Donnie Yen has a mother who is a Wing Chun, Shaolin, not Shaolin, very good in Kung Fu with the mother. So the mother groomed Donnie Yen at 5 years old. Jackie Chan, belongs to opera family. So at young age, he already, joined this opera family because Jackie Chan is an orphan, yeah. Then you look at people like Bruce Lee. His father is also an opera guy, so he's a stage person. So from young, already groomed by the father. So we all have this childhood that actually is a starting point to build a masterpiece.
I see. So what I'm hearing is there are 2 parts that you are talking about. One is you actually can look back at your childhood, what actually brings you your interest, what actually makes you feel curious about and what you want to learn about it. Another part that you're talking about is how brokenness or how struggles actually become a motivation or a guideline or a blueprint in actually achieving what you can achieve.
Yeah.
So just now you mentioned that for yourself, right, you actually went through, because money is a big thing back then, okay? But would you mind to share with us more about this experience and how do you actually walk through the problems and actually came to this stage of your life?
Oh, okay. Well, I think I have a very different childhood from everyone because at a young age, my father is gone already. So I don't really have a father figure in my life. So I cannot like relate to, what is a father means to a person. But now I'm a father, I have a son. So I'm learning the role of a father because there's no example before. So when I was a young boy, about 14, 15, I lived nearby India Street in Kuching. India Street in Kuching is like Chichongkai in Kuala Lumpur, Petaling Street. So every day I have to pass through the India Street. So for you, it's going through the Chichongkai. Then I look at how people do business. I study them because it's the same people selling different products everywhere in the street and they are doing presentation. the gum, the shoe gum will do a presentation and so shocking, you know, the way he presents. Like, kalau you beli gum ini ya, tidak berguna, you esok ketuk kepala saya, pui sama saya. You know, they have their own script, you know. Anyway, people buy the gum. Then you see again another artist, he's drawing and then people paying him money to draw. So I walk through and I study these people, how do they find money? Then I see that, actually everyone different talent, but they have their own unique way of selling their ideas, selling their products, and they do find the money. Then I say, maybe one day I could be doing what one of these guys are doing. So when I was young, I was already searching, how can I buy my first house? Okay, because the first house was the first dream for me.